Hello, it's Gary Jordan with the Jordan Property Group and brokered by eXp Realty. Today we have a great conversation with a real friend of mine and a really uh, exceptional real estate veteran, Kim Herrera from San Diego, California. Kim has 18 years in the business as a licensed agent. She was a market center COO or office manager for the a very large Keller Williams office with over 300 agents for 3 years in California. Kim also had her own, or still has her own, uh, home inspection company. So a real veteran of the business, knows the real estate inside and out. And welcome, Kim. Happy to have you with us today.
Thanks, Gary. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, appreciate that. Well, our topic today really is, this is the time of year that a lot of agents are considering making a change in their business, considering making a brokerage move and so forth. And there are a lot of reasons that really cause a person to pause about making a change. The fear factor of the unknown, for example, how the onboarding process is going to be, talking to their broker, getting past any uh, deals that are on the table right now, just the unknown. And Kim Herrera is an expert at helping people make that process as seamless and as painless as possible. Kim is the onboarding specialist with a group within the eXp Realty called the Freedom Team. It's about 3,000 agents strong. And with this particular group called the Freedom Team, we have a lot of activity of new agents coming on board on a regular basis. And Tim is the person we introduced them to right away, to take them by the hand, walk them through the process. And so, Tim, tell us a little bit about some of the conversations you've had with new agents, some of their questions and some of their fear issues and so forth, and how you handle that to make everybody have a warm and fuzzy feeling.
Sure. It's a big personal event for any agent to move their business to a new brokerage. It's scary. The unknown is tough. The whole actual labor of moving your business over can be an ordeal. And we don't want it to be an ordeal. So we work hard to help each agent individually that joins the Freedom Team to help them have the smoothest transition possible. We will come alongside them, have a private conversation about all things EXP, kind of a roadmap for it, talk about the best time to move. Of course, that's when you have the fewest transactions going. And this is a perfect time of year to move a business and to get a great start on the next year.
What are some of the biggest, most prevalent questions a new agent is typically asking you help with?
Probably one of the biggest ones is getting their marketing materials back on track, getting their signage done, making sure all their business cards and marketing materials are put back in place really quickly with their new brokerage on it.
Well, I won't ask you how you do that, but I ask you what's typically the timeline to have that particular issue resolved.
It can be very quick, very quick. Many people choose to design their own marketing materials outside of EXP. Many use the marketing center within EXP. If you use the marketing center, it's a matter of maybe 7 days before you get your business cards in your hand and other materials. Doing it yourself, it can be even quicker.
Okay. Now, what do you suggest typically when you're talking to a new agent who's making a change as far as their conversation with their current broker? We hear a lot of times that I love my broker, my broker's my best friend kind of deal, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. How do you direct them as far as having the easiest and the most effective conversation with a broker about making a change and maybe dealing with some transactions that still in the pipeline?
Sure. Every situation's different. Everybody has a different relationship with their broker. The number of transactions they have in place at the moment is different, and how each broker offers to handle outstanding transactions when they transfer is different. So it really really covers the spectrum of different ways it can be handled. I want to say this is your business. This is a business decision. Your broker might be a friend, could even be a relative, but this is your business we're talking about, your future, the future for your family, your children. And if you've decided it's the best business for the best business decision for you, then treat it as such when you are talking to your broker.
Very, very well said. I know another one of the reasons I hear a lot when I'm talking to prospective agents who are considering making a change is the fact that they want to make more sales. It's one of the reasons to make a change, is to make more sales and to increase their income for their family. And a lot of agents depend upon leads to make more sales. Some brokerages, especially some some traditional teams provide leads for an agent at a big split. And I think one of the big selling points that we have with EXP is we have access to a CRM system, which is a customer relationship management system called KV Core, that is considered by most in the industry to be the Cadillac of CRM systems. It does a lot of magical things to help you generate leads for yourself. So expand on that, Kim. I know you're involved with KV Core a lot. You provide some KV Core training through the Freedom Team. So take it from there regarding getting more leads for your agent to create more sales.
I've recently upped KV Core from a Cadillac to a Ferrari. I think it's the Ferrari of CRMs for real estate agents. It is designed specifically for real estate agents. And that's what makes it so wonderful, is that they know your business and they know, all parts of it and everything you need for it. And so they've built that into the system. It's a great system and it has lots of functionality and features. There's a bit of a learning curve to it because you've got to know all those things and how to get your Ferrari to the finish line. And the Freedom Team now has a way to help you with that. We can come alongside you and train you. We've got we'll build out your website for you so you can get in business instantly when you transfer to EXP. And we also have ways that we can do it for you. We'll do some marketing on your behalf so that you can handle the new leads and the new transactions that are coming your way.
Interesting. KV Core has, like you said, has a lot of functionality, a lot of bells and whistles and things that most of us don't use to the max for sure. But how much time does a person need to invest in themselves in learning the KV Core system to make it productive for them and become a lead generation? It doesn't happen just on day one. You have to learn how to operate how to drive the Ferrari before you get up to speed to get in the lead to finish the race. Is that correct?
Yeah. There's getting the data in it, your database, getting it sorted and put in the manner you'd like to treat your contacts. And then there's customizing kind of the campaigns, the smart campaigns that go out to your clients. Really, everybody has their own learning curve for technology. Some are, just very attuned to it. Others go kicking and screaming. But there's ways, it's really a software that allows you to take little pieces at a time, if you'd like. It's very partitioned out. And so you can learn it. We can do it just module by module and really, help you get transitioned fairly quickly.
So you personally provide the KV Core training as part of the onboarding process. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, super. Well, that's a great asset to have with the Freedom Team. I know that if a person belongs to a traditional team with their current brokerage, the team leader, whoever that might possibly be with their current brokerage, is typically buying leads. They're buying leads from Zillow, or they're buying leads from, Realtor.com and other sources and so forth. So they're investing in buying leads, providing leads to you to follow up on a regular customized system basis to create sales. Um, if you make one sale off of leads that your current broker or team leader provides for you, let's say that the commission is, let's use a round figure of $10,000. Well, often I see that a team split may be 50-50. It may be 60-40. But for easy math, let's just say 50-50 for this conversation. That means that 5,000 of that 10, half of that 10,000 goes to your team leader or to the team, and half goes to you for your and your family. So really getting those leads to create that one sale cost you roughly around $5,000.
A lot of money, yes.
Yeah. Now, if you're making, let's say 10 or 12 sales per year, just barely making a living, making 10 or 12 sales per year as a team member with a so-called traditional team with your current brokerage, you may be, expenses come out of your pocket may be, $35, $40, or $50,000 to get those leads provided to you. Is that realistic?
Yes, that's realistic. Absolutely.
So just think about this as an agent who may belong to this current traditional team. The money that you're spending, the money that's costing you per year to have leads provided for you by being on this team, you could take a fraction of that money, a fraction of it, and invest into the KV Core, into your own personal training of how to drive this Ferrari and get the same kind of leads, if not even maybe better quality leads, and have as many, if not more sales during the year, more transactions for your family. And the bottom line is making more money to take home to your family.
Absolutely. You can generate leads on your own without having any investment in it. I think we always trade time or money is the situation. And so if you have more time, you can run KV Core more on your own and generate leads organically. You can also use some paid leads that are driven right into your KV Core, and KV Core manages them for you, but it can be as little as $250 a month. And there's other ways to do it in between that 0 and 250. So really much cheaper than any kind of split with a team leader.
Well, listen, Kim, I appreciate your comments about KV Core, and that's just one of the reasons agents sometimes make a move is to get more leads to make more sales. What are some other reasons you hear and have heard over your career, especially being a market center, manager and administrator for all those years? I'm sure you've heard all the stories for the agents coming and going. So what are some of the conversations you've heard in the past as far as that transition conversation?
Sure. Transitions are hard, but you're not gonna really grow your business without growing yourself. And growth always comes with a little bit of pain. It's good every now and then to get change, and it sparks new energy in people, in businesses, new ideas. You'll find at EXP, you'll find new opportunities, a new fire under your belt for doing your own business and running your real estate company. There's lots of different ways to generate leads in EXP, not just KV Core, but we have affinity groups like relocation and express offers, and there's just lots to explore here. That's part of growth and expanding your horizons.
Collaboration, another really important word you hear a lot of, and everybody I talk to, no matter who they're with, where they came from and so forth, they want to have collaboration and support and have personal relationships like they may have had in the past and like they want to have. What are some of the key things that, especially the Freedom Team, can provide to really enhance a new agent's collaboration activities, meeting new
Absolutely.
agents, developing other agent relationships and people to talk to and so forth. Run with that a while, Kim.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite topics. Having been at Keller Williams for years, um, it got really used to that office click, that the agents in your office, the top producers in your office, and you hear from them over and over again. What's great about the Freedom Team at EXP is that we're hearing from top agents everywhere across the country every day, different people, different perspectives, different ideas on how to run a business in the real estate industry. And so it's really kind of blown my mind about how something without walls is very collaborative. I know you, Gary, because of the Freedom Team. I never would have known somebody in another state in my industry, and we collaborate all the time. And it's just really good. I sometimes say it's all the office without the drama, but uh, everybody's doing business in real estate and teaching and helping others to the fullest. We're not competing with each other in a local area. So we tend to be more open and sharing at EXP. And I just love that.
See, I'm not afraid to tell you all my real estate secrets, Kim, because I'm
Right,
not afraid you're going to steal my listings in Colorado. You're in San Diego.
right.
So that's one thing about it too, is you don't have that holding back competition among agents in your own personal office from training and so forth.
Yeah,
The trainer in your local office in a normal brokerage setting, uh, typically the bigger producers are who they call on to do the training.
yes,
Well, they're sometimes aren't going to give you the full recipe that made them so successful because they don't want to be losing business themselves from somebody
yeah,
chasing the same listing or chasing the same buyer.
yeah.
So with the Freedom Team, talking about collaboration too, my experience has been we have training and we have Zoom meetings and have collaboration opportunities at least once per day,
Hmm.
typically via Zoom. This is the new world we're living now. We're communicating via Zoom, via the internet, via social media, and so forth. So, Kim, I know you're a key part of that. You're a lead instructor in some of these trainings. So, I know we have twice per week we have training on agent attraction, how to help the company grow by attracting other
Hmm.
productive agents.
Hmm.
It's excellent. But you're involved personally in training on how to develop more transactions and more sales. Would you expand on that a little bit, Kim?
Sure. I do a lot of training with KV Core. I also kind of have a mastermind with a bunch of agents on lead generation. And we work to help each other generate leads. Um, every agent has a different personality type and a different style of lead generation that works best for them. And we really support each other and help each other find that sweet spot to help them generate leads and really just share ideas and promote each other. It's a great little group.
Okay, great. Listen, I really want to thank you for your time today, Kim. You provide some great nuggets for a person to think about. If anybody is thinking about making a brokerage move
Mhm.
and thinking about maybe EXP as one of your options, uh, especially if you're involved with somebody involved with the Freedom Team, Kim Herrera would be your white glove onboarding specialist. Would take you by the hand, walk you through the entire process, and also get you trained up to speed with KV Core to create typically more leads than you can handle. So,
Yeah.
Kim, you're a very valuable part of the operation. I really appreciate all the things you do. For those who are watching today, I want to thank you for tuning in today. I want you to have a great rest of the week. Happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas. If anybody wants to have any questions, my number is down below 719-502-7176. And Kim, would you mind somebody calling you if they had any questions about this onboarding process?
Not at all. I'd welcome it. My number's 408-464-3632.
Okay, Kim. Hey, You're a sweetheart. Really appreciate you, and hope you have a great rest of the week and a Merry Christmas too. Thanks a lot.
You too. Thanks, everyone.